All right, welcome everybody. Today's video, we find ourselves over here at Bang Bao Beach on Koh Kut. This is one of the most popular beaches on the whole island. Now, Koh Kut is, I think, the 6th largest island in Thailand, and it's all the way to the far east of the country. We're right on the maritime border with Cambodia. So it's the same kind of island chain as Koh Chang, and it's about half the size of that island. And it doesn't get near the tourists. It's kind of one of the last remaining like unspoiled islands in Thailand. I think there's only like 2,500 residents that stay here full time, so there's not a lot going on. It's got a lot of beaches. All of them are on the west side of the island, and this is one of the most popular. So let's go take a look at this and see what it looks like. So here is the beach. It's a horseshoe-shaped beach. You can see, and it's the tide is almost all the way out, which that's why I wanted to come over here, because whenever the tide is in, the beach is almost completely gone. So I wanted to see a little bit more of what it looks like. And there's quite a few piers that they have built for boats that I believe they go from here to Koh Chang. And then I'm all the way down at the south end of the beach, and there's a nice little, I think they call this resort the Sea and Sand. And they have a bridge that goes over the little river that comes down out of the mountain. So let's walk on the beach and see what it looks like and enjoy this day. On this island here, this is maybe about 2/3 the way down on the west side. And there's several other beaches. This one just happens to have, I think, 5 different resorts where people can stay. You have the Sun and Sea, you have the Hideaway, the Siam Beach Resort, and a couple others. I've never stayed on this beach, so I can't tell you how the accommodations are, but I'm sure plenty of reviews online about it. The sand is pretty decent. It's a little muddy, but it's not too bad. There's a few shells and rocks and all that, but it's not terrible. The bad drawback is they do have some large boulders that kind of split the beach up, and we'll take a look at those. I think that resort over there is the Siam Hideaway. And there's tons of beach here right now. It's quite nice. There's supposed to be some snorkeling down at this end over here, and there's somebody riding kind of an interesting contraption over there. It's kind of one of those hoverboard things. You can see a fishing boat, and then like a sailboat, and some of the others that come in and they pick people up off these little piers. Now this kind of horseshoe bay gives this beach a lot of protection. It keeps the wind down and makes it ideal for the kids and stuff to come over and swim. They have the little things on the sun seats on the beach. Lots of coconut trees and palm trees and all of that all around. Yeah, this is a beautiful beach. Now you'll get the same weather patterns over here as you do at Koh Chang. So during rainy season, you know, you'll get just tons and tons of rain. I've been on Koh Chang before where it just floods and you have mudslides and just blocks the roads. Over here, you run into where they close the ferry. So if there's too much rain in the storms, then they close the ferry and you're kind of stuck over here on the island. But right now, it's not the rainy season yet. It's still in May. It's a little dry, actually. It's kind of needing a little bit of rain. Yeah, really nice little bungalows from this Siam Beach Resort, or the Hideaway, whichever one this is. You can see how wide the beach is. And then here's our first little wooden pier. And they pull those speedboats up right to the end of it, and then they take them over to Koh Chang. The pier that you come from the mainland, from Liam Sam or whatever it is, that is on the west side, or on the east side of this. This is on the west side. So it's opposite of here. So if you come in from that way on the ferry, you have to take a song tau to get over here to this side of the island. And then when you're over here, you can rent a scooter and get all around. It's pretty easy to find your way on this island. The water is absolutely perfect. Beaches are super clean. A little bit of trash will wash up out of the ocean, but they do a pretty decent job with keeping it clean here. The only problem is these little piers are kind of an eyesore. Makes it convenient for people to get on and off, but it does kind of break up the beach. Give you an idea of the accommodations here. Most of the little bungalows face towards the beach. Yeah, this is the Siam Beach, is the name of this resort. Little hammock. Yeah, this is really nice. It's nice and quiet. There's that guy on that little surfboard thing. Looks kind of fun. And they have the little hammocks out here on the beach and some swings for the photos. Now some of the hotels have the canoes where you can paddle around, and then there are places where you can rent them. Also the snorkeling equipment. There's supposed to be some snorkeling on the south end of this beach over here, but I have never snorkeled there, so I don't know how good it is. Now the problem with this, as you can see right here, is we're coming up on all these big huge boulders. They kind of break the beach up, so you can't walk the full length of the beach without going inland over the rocks. Plus the piers kind of break it up. Over here we have some massage, little barbecue on the beach. These look pretty nice. This does face to the west, so you can get some really nice sunsets over here. This little place here is called the Hidden Gem at Monkey Bar. Now what's fun about these rocks is you can see all like the little crabs and stuff scurrying around. It does look like a pretty popular place now for some pictures. Instagram photo shoots. So you can see the rocks here that you got to kind of navigate. And then one of the piers. Yeah, it's kind of cool. You see these crabs just kind of going in and out of these. Up here you have the Hana beer or bar. Lots of places here for more Instagram shoots. Some bean bags. So what they've done is they've built this out of rock, and then they brought some sand in and made it kind of into a nice place. So whenever high tide is here, you'll have the water right up here to the edge. But right now it's just these big rocks. Yeah, this would be a fantastic place to spend an evening. I wonder if the payphone works. I have my doubts. It's just a little bit rusted. See some more of the rocks. And then this other resort. There around the bar area, the pool, it says Monster of the Sea. And down here is their restaurant and a couple of the little bungalows facing the ocean. And one of the piers. You can see they've built these up to kind of extend the front of the hotel. Makes it usable at least, because they have these big rocks here that makes it tough to do much down here on the beach. This beach is really nice. It's quite shallow. It goes out quite a ways away from the main part whenever the tide is out. And the slope is gentle, so you could do a lot of swimming. Kids could run around and you wouldn't have to worry about them so much. The waves are pretty small. You're not going to do any surfing or anything like that here, but you could get out and do some of the little kayaking around in this little bay. The horseshoe shape of it is really nice. It kind of protects it from the elements. You know, a lot of these beaches you get tons and tons of wind, but that doesn't really seem to be an issue here. So let's keep looking around a little bit more here. We're almost to the north end of this beach. You can see the accommodations and those palms. Looks like it's starting to cloud up here. I said it's the dry season and it's probably going to cloud up and rain today. Got some more people out here doing photo shoots. That seems to be the #1 activity, is the Instagram modeling. We got one more resort here. And one more pier. And this is the furthest part of this to the north. Looks like right over there is kind of like the little pool and the restaurant. And they have the sun chairs with the umbrellas down here. And a nice little pier. They're calling that the deck bar. Now at Koh Kut, this is not a party island at all. This is a place for people to come and just relax. So if you're looking for the nightlife, you're not going to find it here. There's other options you probably should try out. Here is for the families to come, or couples or whatever to come and just kind of hang out and then enjoy beaches like this. Oh, it looks like they have a little pool out there built. And that looks all the way down to the south of the beach. So we walked the whole length of it. So we got to see pretty much all of it here. All right, guys, so that's going to finish up our video over here at Bang Bao Beach. This is a nice beach. It's one of the most popular ones on the island. To me, it's not as nice. There's a couple other beaches that I enjoy more. The sand here is just okay. Some of the other beaches have better sand. And I'm not a big fan of these piers that go out into the ocean. It kind of ruins the whole feel of the beach to me. But hey, you know what? You still could stay in your room and enjoy just kind of the ocean views from there. You don't have to get out here and walk and kind of traverse them. It's just me, I like to walk up and down the beach and see everything. So it's just a little bit of an inconvenience, just minor, nothing that's the end of the world. So anyway, if you enjoyed this beach video, make sure you smash like. If you've been here before, tell me, and maybe if you've been here years ago, tell me how it's changed, or tell me what you liked about it, or if you have any questions, let me know also. Now, I don't know how much the hotel rooms are. You could check on Agoda or hotels.com pretty easy. Just type in the keyword and search for this area. But they're a little more expensive down on the beach, but there are a few also that are back in the trees, and you can kind of choose your own budget for that. So anyway, definitely smash like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and until next time, guys, from over here at Koh Kut at Bang Bao Beach, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.